it might be helpful if I was actually recording. So, let us continue playing XCOM Terror from the Deep. And this is going to be a horrible mission. It just has that feel of a horrible mission. I mean, it might have something to do with the dreadnought that's there. It might have something to do with the fact that I got the wrong seal account. It might have something to do with the fact that I don't have everybody in armor and with shiny weapons. But we'll see what we can do from here, won't we? Pyra. Now, there's a few interesting features about this ship. Firstly, it's got these sort of gaps. The central column here is, as it normally is, wait, the command room's over here. It's a very easily defendable base, but it is quite easy to crack if we have DPLs. We do not. They probably do. So, let's go and see what we can see. Now, from there, Pyra could actually see onto the ship. And in fact, actually, what we can do with Pyra before we do much else. Can we actually do that? No. Alright, it was worth a shot. Let's go and toss one over there. And find another lot. Yep, because it's at night as well. This just to compound issues. We're doing this at night. Stilgar, you're up next. Risking the commander of, well, the captain of our forces, and this mission is probably what we're going to have to do if we want to win it. You can toss that somewhere over there. Oh, and it's one of these fun cross-section areas. We love these. And by love, I mean loathe. Reptile. You can go over there, and we'll move Axel or Mr. X, depending on your preferences, over this way. Right, end of turn 1. How much death and destruction is going to rain down on us? Nothing yet. Now, there can be up to about maybe 30, but it depends on the terror weapons. I'm kind of hoping for Gillmen, because that'll give me a chance to capture live deep ones. But we shall see. Yeah, I don't trust that at all, really. So let's have Stilgar move down there. Oh, that little bit of terrain. We hate it. 3 more shots, Stilgar. Oh, 1 more shot then. I think that was a DPL. And if it was, then that is a minor victory there already. Anything that reduces DPLs is a good thing by me. So Reptile advances to there. Probably means I'm about to get you killed. Still, we have Pyra to cover that area. We can have Axel go off that way. Be sure of things. And now we need to deploy the forces on Mass Sonic. Get round to there. Ninja Tails over this way, I think. I'm just going to shuffle everybody else up. Goblin Thief. Spelunky Man. Taz. And the last one, who I think is Red Dragon. Okay, so from here... I could move Pyra, actually. Yeah, let's move Pyra. Already used up, I think. Everybody's got stun rods, by the way, because you'd be surprised how often they're probably going to be more useful than a gun. Certainly against certain aliens. If it is Gillmen or deep ones, stun sticking at close range is the way to go rather than shooting. But, oh no, it's actually Aquatoids, of course, because you just killed an Aquatoid. There. Well, either way, that still kind of works for Aquatoids, because they got very little health and defense. We can stun them quite easily. The problem we got, because it's Aquatoids, is that we got psionics to worry about. Also, we might be able to get calcinites. No, we have squid things. Oh darn it, squid things. From what I remember, squid things are all but immune to most weapons except explosives, which we do not have because we have the wrong tank. Joy. Right, reptile position. We're going to be storming this quite early, I think, because we have the men there at the moment. That seems like a good enough reason to try and storm it. Sonic. Around to there. And what I'll probably try and do is similar to how I had Pyro there initially. I want to cover this one more than the others because this is the way to the command center. So we might be able to sneak a couple of kills on the way down. Axel, along there. Meanwhile, then, who have we got here? Ninja Tails. I want you to move over to there. So we got some reaction fire going on. If I go and move Goblin Thief. And Spelunky Man. Move both of these out. Yeah, that's a useful position. Yeah, that'll do. Ooh, close range stun shock. That's not going to affect us very much, and that might actually help us out a little if it hit the squid thing. I can't remember the name of it. Normally Aquatoids and Terra missions are accompanied by Calcinites, which are sort of old style. Well, they're basically blob monsters inside. Blob monsters inside old style diving suits. And they're actually quite tough, but I think you need them for a certain tech, from what I vaguely remember of this game. And a lot of what I remember about this game is a bit vague, because I'm much more used to the other one. Oh, darn it. Okay. Here's the plan. Fill it full of gauze and hope. Oh, 3 hits. If we can have 3 more, that'd be useful. Yeah, it ate 6 gauze rifle hits. It's probably going to eat a few more pistol rounds, but... Well, it would if Axel could actually hit something with them. Yeah, 9 shots, 1 hit. Good rate. Red Dragon. Because we do need this thing dead. Since you don't have the time units anyway, we'll duck 31% and go. Alright, I'm basically out of ideas. Taz. Duck for a minor accuracy boost. Yeah, it's just eaten how many gauze rounds? I was going to eat a few more, I think, before we're done. Pyra. They don't have a ranged weapon, but their melee is quite deadly. Oh, and it falls. It's actually unconscious, which is okay by us. Does mean that that area is a little less secure. That hasn't moved, has it? No, it hasn't moved. Right, what I'm going to do next is have Ninja Tails. I might have to move back a bit for this, but... I want you to toss that... Yeah, I know it's an arcing action. What is there directly above you? Oh, there's that. I forgot how much of an overhang this ship has. was hoping we'd see where the stun shot came from. But alas, we don't. Is it stuck there or isn't it? Well, you've already moved. Actually, what Spelunky Man can do is just cover that direction, and Goblin Thief can move down here as well. I think that thing might be stuck there. And if it is, I've got no objection to it staying there. I also have no objection to shooting you in the face. That worked out rather well. I was about to say 4 turns and no psionics. I was almost hoping. Is that Axel? Well, he's panicked. Actually, I think strangely he's dropped his stun stick, but not his gun. No, he did. Okay. It just seemed a bit odd there. Right, that thing's stuck there. I'm going to gamble on that because it means I can basically leave it alone until I need to kill it, which isn't anytime soon, I don't believe. Next up, Ninja Tails. Head off that way. Probably a dangerous position to put you, all in all, but we'll put you there. We still can't afford to move too close to it because... Ooh. Hello there. I believe you have a stun gun and were shooting us earlier. But you're not now, which is good. Right, Stilgar. Advance out of there. One spotted who is the squid thing, and you've already thrown your chem flare, electro flare type thing. Right, Goblin Thief. Yeah, I think these are the 4 we're going to try and send in now. Pirate, Reptile, and the other 2. Next up, you can't move. Squid Thing's unconscious there. Sonic, move up. Red Dragon, move along because we do not want to... we'd prefer not to be grenaded in the face. Just a personal preference, I know, but I'd prefer it. Right, what I'll probably do... No, next turn we'll send up another chem flare. So that's 2. There could be more of them. The more of them we find, actually, the less Aquatoids they're likely to be, which is a good thing, I suppose. And oh dear. Taz has gone berserk. Do not... That's fine. Shoot that small bit of terrain over there. It has offended you. You've panicked but haven't moved. You have still got the squid on sight. Coelacanth will move along that way and not find anything. Okay, who's got a chem flare available? Out of range. Out of range. There it is. Okay. That was fairly rubbish, though. Okay. Stilgar. I should remember to turn snapshot back on now. Stilgar, let's move you up another bit of elevation. Good shot. Oh, Stilgar, you are a leg end, sir. An absolute leg end. And that means we can advance a bit. So Ninja Tails up to the door. And Goblin Thief covering. Next up then, let's move Reptile. Okay, nothing found. Pyra. I think we should be okay with leaving these alone. I'll probably regret that in a few moments when it turns out there are things there. But usually, like the power centers in the battleships in the other game, there usually isn't anything there. Usually. Red Dragon. Actually, no. Advance to cover. So, looking at that, Spelunky Man. Yeah, we are probably going to go and kill this thing in a moment, or at least try to. But for now, there's not a lot of need. Alright, that's going to be Axel and Taz panicking again, I think. Nope, Sonic and Axel. Alright, Coelacanth will then go into this little section here because... forget that, there's a stun person again to kill. Darn it. Okay, let's not risk too much here, but let's move Stilgar to there, and I want then Stilgar to start pumping this thing full of holes. What we do not want to do is destroy the terrain around it, because that would cause it to be free, and then that would cause even more problems. But we do want to hit it, we do want to kill it. Oh, if you've just freed it, that is going to be such a bad turn for you. Especially I've got nobody around to cover. At all. Oh dear. Alright, Reptile, round. Pyra. There's not normally anybody in here, but you never know. It's the first time for everything. Ninja Tails will advance. And then what I'm going to do with Goblin Thief is actually move him just in case we suddenly need to go backwards. So who have we still got with movement? Or at least significant movement. Taz still has a turn, so you can move over there this time. Drop your weapon. Axel already is dropping his weapon, so that's fine. Red Dragon. Let's try to move along that way. Just thinking about risk reward here. Yep, well, he's wasting stun rounds, and Axel is on the molecular control. I knew he was a traitor. I knew it. Sonic is as well, and I don't think we got rid of Sonic's weapon. Well, this is going to turn into a bit of a bad day. Well, thankfully that thing didn't get freed. There he is. Right, let's move a little closer. And go boom. Nope. Well, he's one guy with a stun gun. He's not exactly going to be a massive threat to us at this stage. Reptile, advance. This is now going to be a little tricky because unlike the previous game, you cannot shoot up teleporters. This means you've got to risk going up them. This presents a world of problems. Not least of all, how the heck do you get up there if there's somebody who's, say, hiding? But we'll get to that in a bit. Meanwhile, Stilgar, you have 5 shots. 3 hits. That's good. Let's go for a couple of misses then. But you've used up all your ammo. Spelunky Man then. And 3 more. And yeah, those things are annoying to kill. Speaking of annoying things, yeah, Sonic's still got a weapon. I'd stick there and I'd hide for now. Next turn, we'll try and do something with that. And in fact, I'm going to move Goblin Thief as well. We're going to need all 4 of these if we are going to storm this place. I'll be honest, we need them all. We could do with a few more than that, to be really honest. Sonic's still under MC, as is Axel. And Red Dragon is in an increasingly doomed position. Meanwhile, reload. There we go. I don't think that one's dead either, actually. Alright, you two then continue along here. Keep these 2 together for now because we might as well double up where possible. It just means that if one of them becomes MC'd, it means they both die and you've run off again. Where have you gone? Oh, you annoying thing. I will find you. Why wasn't I paying attention when it went off, actually? Probably more of the question. Yeah, Red Dragon is so doomed. Right, let's send up a Reptile first. Okay, the only reason we can't go up there is because somebody's standing on it, so we've got to make a bit of a risky decision here. Do we send up Reptile from there, or Pyra from there? Because if we guess wrong, it's probably going to be reaction kill to the face. And in fact, it might be anyway, but... Oh, we're so lucky. In fact, actually, no. Stun stick. And we'll take that. Alright, up goes Pirate. She there. And then Shell's heads up. And let's really hope nothing comes up from behind at any point, because otherwise this would be horrifically embarrassing. But hey, we have 4 people approaching command center. This is looking okay. And since we got another kill, that means people have more chance of surviving their psionic attacks this turn. So all in all, going okay. Of course, there's some more molecular control. And the moment, yeah, I was about to say, the moment you fail, Sonic kills the other one. Oh dear. I think we need to advance quite rapidly now, because if we don't get some kills going... Was that Stilgar you tried? Nice Blinky Man, although their morale's still quite high. Alright, where the heck did you run off to? Because unfortunately, these two would be affected by whatever happens, so... Okay, that seems okay. And still go. Such a doomed dragon, that one. Alright. Let's not delay. Reptile. Alright, so he's saved for a snapshot. We can then go with Pyra. Will also be saved for a snapshot. Actually, that's a point I didn't quite think of. Golden Thief's got more movement, so he should be okay. He'll make it there. The point is that's visible from where we know there's a couple of traitors. In fact, actually, yeah, though, let's not risk that. In fact, I would have preferred to move them all on to the points, because that would at least then cause... we'll see. Ninja Tail's there as well. Because what that would then have done, it would have meant that they couldn't get down, but now they can only get down one place, and Reptile can see. So the reactions are quite good. Meanwhile, I imagine one of those two down there, Splunky Man or Stilgar, is about to be hit by a thermal shock launcher. Oh dear. Darn traitors. Squid thing. No, not another squid thing. I still haven't found that stun launcher. Blanky Man is panicked, possibly because he sees the squid thing, and that's a really bad place for you to have suddenly discovered it. Right. I should have actually kept looking, but that's fine. Still got them. You kind of need to kill this thing. Which is going to take more shots than you've got, but... you kind of need to. Yeah, I figure that'll take more shots than you've got. And he's probably about to be stunned in the face anyway this turn. Right. Let us begin the assault. So what I'll do is I'll split them up into teams of two. A Reptile and someone going this way. Goblin Thief, I imagine, since they're there. And then Pyra and the Ninja going the other way. I'm amazed I've got 4 people this far, to be honest. I was... Getting to the 3rd floor is an achievement in and of itself here. Unfortunately, it's an achievement that means we have to either doom ourselves to failure or win. Still, we'll take what we can from this. Red Dragon's still alive. Can't do an awful lot, but he's still alive. I still have no idea where that stun launcher guy's gone. If he's actually gone inside, I'm not going to be happy at this. I don't think he would have done because we would have spotted him earlier, but... Sonic under MC. Axel under MC. Splunky Man's about to be destroyed by a squid. If he doesn't fall under MC first. Okay, that's elevated and Splunky Man goes berserk. Good berserk shooting, sir. Spelunky Man, I approve. This means we can actually send you off back to doing what you were doing anyway. Searching a darn stun launcher out. Still got a little help, of course, but he's still got one shot at least, I think, so... Snapshot reserved. What were you doing all mission? Hiding from my teammates! Dear. Right, reptile down. You got the most movement because of your pistol, so you go first. Got my feet down to there. Alright, Pyra. Yeah, we're almost there. No, honestly, I would never normally consider taking this command center with men. It's just far too difficult to do. Because we've got to get in the middle there. The best way to get in is with DPLs. You just knock down walls and probably kill everything else afterwards. With the second DPL. But we'll see what happens. Yep, we expect that, but you've got no weapons. If somebody can resist just once, that would actually help us out an awful lot, because then I can drop his weapon. Splunky Man goes berserk again, but has nothing to shoot at. Next time I get control of him, I need to actually... Oh, did I kill him? I'm confused now. I don't think I killed him, but he's just nowhere. And that might be because he's got no shots left and he's just hiding now. But I really don't want our captain to be stunned and then the mission to go wrong, because then I've got to risk Red Dragon trying to find him. At the moment, Red Dragon is in the worst possible position he could possibly be in. In fact, actually, what I could do with him... Depends how... What's your stun? No, we'll have to do that next turn. But we'll toss a flare up next turn. And see what happens. Alright, Ninja Tails, positioning. Pyra positioning. Yeah, we got some evil things coming up, like this corridor. That corridor is evil. This little area here can be evil, and we're approaching both rather rapidly. Alright, Reptile, in you go. But I'm not sure how many more of them there actually going to be. I'd reckon maybe 6. But if we can actually kill the leaders off, that's going to really help us out on the psionic front. But we'll see. Yep. And yep. Oh, they have no psionic skill whatsoever. Okay. They're running off somewhere, and that's probably not the best of things, is it? Alright, what I want Red Dragon to do then is to go and toss that over there. Right, that tells us a lot and gives us a few options now, doesn't it? Well, let's get round to the easy options first. Reptile. Yay for pathfinding. Reptile goes to there. Now what I want Goblin Feet to do is to run over to there. In fact, actually, it might be better if he does run all the way over there. Because then what'll happen is that if they come in, he'll be able to see them and not be able to react. Which sounds terrible, I know, but... Yeah, come on. Alright, fine. Go through the door. Also, snapshot back on, please. You get that far. Pirate. Back to there. I'm really hoping all of these have good bravery and psionic strength. I should have checked this before I actually... Well, actually, I wasn't expecting anybody to get this far, so I was never going to check. If they've got this far, then obviously they have the right stuff to try. Darn it. What I'd like to do is to try and stun stick them, but it's just not going to happen, is it? Right. No, Red Dragon, you need to move somewhere safe. Down time units. Yeah, we're on the hunt from our own soldiers are hunting us. This is never a good thing. I think that stun launcher guy vanished in a puff of logic. That's what I think now. Splunky Man's back, actually. So what can we do with him? Have a look over here, I guess. There's not a lot else we can do. There's not much point in sending him up there at the moment. We've still got 4 guys, so... Also, Splunky Man doesn't have any ammo. Sonic under molecular control. Axel under molecular control. Oh dear. I think oh dear is the correct answer to this. Splunky Man has gone berserk but has no weapons. Okay. And stun stick. Okay, we'll see what prize we get out of it later. No, we're not standing there. Not if that's happened. I don't have time yet, so we might as well hold it in hand for now. I can always drop it later. No checking out the prize before beforehand. We need to know if this has worked. You get over to there. And snapshot save now. Okay. Next up, Ninja Tails. Okay, that worked out quite nicely, I think. Because now I can move Pyra to there, find out what you were. Just a soldier. Darn. I was hoping that would be one of the leaders or one of the psionicists, but... You get what you can, not what you want. Could still be a DPL on the way. In fact, if we see a DPL guy, we're going to assume he's the commander. Right. Mr. Dragon, sir? Down there. And turn. Okay, Axel's under MC. Sonic under MC. So clearly we haven't got the leaders yet, though they haven't affected Stilgar this turn. No, nothing on Stilgar, who just panics. Splunky Man's available. Let's actually reload him, because actually we haven't done anything with him this turn, have we? Yep, I think we're fine. Let's just drop the weapon for safety. Leave those two where they are. Okay. Pyra. Advance. Okay, that's safe then. What we then need to do is move. Alright, Goblin Thief can go and put that back in his backpack for now. Reptile advances. And you're going to stay right there. Goblin Thief, meanwhile, is going to check out our prize over here. Another soldier. Ah. Well, I wasn't expecting the commander to just walk around, but it's a bit disappointing that we didn't get anyone who can affect psionically. Seems as if we got all the resistant people, or at least the people they're not targeting here at the very least. Right. End the turn. Yep, Sonic under MC. Axel under MC, and actually approaching where Stilgar is. Stilgar panics, Blunky Man berserked. Oh, this is a problem because we know he's about there. I might have to move the Coelacanth to protect Stilgar now. Should be reasonably okay, actually, but okay, this is going to be the problem now, I feel, because you see this little corridor of death here. I imagine it is a corridor of death. Send in the reptiles. Actually, no, we want to move you one across so we can actually... Oh, fine. Fine, we'll get you killed. See how you like it. Pyro moves to there, and Ducks in security. You run to there. Duck and prepare, and Goblin Thief. I think just prepares here for now. This is going to be the difficult bit now. Well, assuming the difficult bits... There's no bit of this that's easy, to be fair, but... Right, which one of you actually has a weapon? I think it's you who's got the weapon, if anybody does. Yeah, Axel does not have a weapon. Remember that. Sonic does. Gauze versus Coelacanth is not the best of trades. Stilgar panics against Blunky Man, panics and runs off. They're thankfully not very far. Yeah, I think that's actually reasonably safe. I'll just make sure the front arm is facing because that's least chance of getting hurt by it. Okay. Well, we're about to be on 40 minutes here. This could go on for a bit actually. Half tempted to split the video off, but we'll leave it, I think. Goblin Thief in. Right, somebody's going to have to make a bit of a risky move in a bit. Especially as I've still got to worry about DPLs. So let's have a look. Okay, that's fine. And we don't see anybody. So we end the turn there. Well, we still haven't got the leaders, or if we have, we've only got one of them, or no, I don't think we actually have, so that's another soldier most likely. More shooting at the heavily armoured Coelacanth. Eventually he'll run out of ammo, which won't be a bad thing. until then, we got that pretty much tied up. Reptile. No. Oh, I really don't want to move. Pyra's got the best chance of survival, which he's got armor. The problem is if I've got this corridor walled off, then I'm basically sending her to die. And at this stage, I do not want to send anyone off to die. I'd much rather wait. Problem is, we're on a bit of a clock in a few places. And the only way we're going to improve that is by getting rid of some of their leaders. Which is not going to happen. Still got our panics. See the camp unharmed, thankfully. So Monkey Man, go pick up your weapon. And get exploring. So I might still have to hunt down that one alien because I don't remember killing him. I really don't. Right, Reptile's had a couple of kills here, so let's send in Pyra. Oh, I don't like this. I would have preferred had something been there, strangely. Alright, we're sending in the armoured troops here, I think. Goblin Thief's the higher ranking soldier, but we're going to send in Ninja Tails. Actually, who had the better reactions? Ninja Tails 58. Alright, so there's a slightly better reactions there. Kinda wish I sent Reptile instead, but oh well. We've done that now. We've made our executive decision. And it might cost us yet. Oh, there's some resistance going on here for once. Nope, not a lot of it. Come on, you got to be running out of shots soon. Nothing in the corridor. Right. Pyra. Advance slowly. Ninja Tail still has best reactions, really, but we're going to send in Reptile next. I'm asking for a DPL. I really am. DPL or grenade is just going to end this completely. Oh well, Splunky Man, I don't think you found anything, but I prefer to be sure. Oops. Ah! Boom. And he's completely out of the way of the battlefield there. Along with Red Dragon, who I should probably be moving now because freedom. Problem is, if Sonic realizes he's there, he might actually go around and shoot him. So that's dunno. Yep. Go, my mind slaves! Done! Not good. Stay away from Pyra. Okay, so Pyra has now panicked and has stopped still. Reptile then He's got to replace the job. Nothing seen. Alien found. Right, reptile, shoot. I was about to say, do they explode? Because if they exploded, that would be quite useful. They didn't. Shoot again. Our reptile has had a mission and a half today. No, I would say a mission and 3/4 he's had today. In fact, most of us surviving people have had a mission and 3/4. If we got the leaders with that, we might actually now, finally, be able to get some of our men back. Anytime I send still go out with no weapons for no reason, so I'll actually send him back to get his weapon. Because otherwise that would be silly. End turn. Come on, reptile, you can live. Sonic is panicked. Axel is panicked. There was no psionics. I think we've killed the leaders. And that means all we have to worry about now is whoever's left. Reptile, advance. Okay. Snapshot as well, because we could do with him dying if we can do it. Is that it? I'm not going to place any money on it, but it's looking good. Pyra. Goblin Thief. We have... If we've managed to actually seize the battleship, if we've done that, one casualty battleship, well, Leviathan, Dreadnought, whatever, we've done it. 6 live aliens as well. That was... For a mission which seemed doomed all the way through it. Excellent's not the word. Come back, heroes of XCOM. There is a feast awaiting you here. Well, this is Shadowhawk 2012. Until next time.